The Gatekeeper strikes again. Gamut, 2004. Let's go. Hey Mario, your brother was trying to steal my castle, but he doesn't foresee my strength. Try to save him if you have the courage. Okay. Sup, evil ghost? How you doing? I never expect people to show up this early. Let me change one thing before everything goes horribly. Yep. Dynamite Heady Boss with Chain Shop arms. That's creative. I've seen this in from this particular creator a few times, honestly. Doing fine at a 1 a.m. night? Yep. I've got that feeling. Red piranha plants will do what they want to do. It's interesting, you can actually see which ones are sprites in advance because of that. Do want to avoid being red piranha planted again, though. Mistakes were made. I actually went out and played some pinball tonight. It was nice. That's a floor. Check Twitch and saw you literally got on, so you might as well. Well, I appreciate that. I'm used to not having anybody show up for the first couple minutes when I'm busy, like, setting things up and getting things working, but I guess that might be something I just have to get used to. People showing up immediately after I start streaming. Not used to it. Oh, what's up, Mikael? How you doing? I'm running into these particular dinosaurs over and over. Okay, those are red piranha plants. And red piranha plants are the worst. I will admit to being a bit biased since Radish Kingdom, but red piranha plants are definitely the worst in my book. We'll just scoot over all that, shall we? Midway! 2 dragon coins. New sprites are looking pretty nice. Yeah, they're not bad. I made a bad decision there instead of going back. Instead of continuing forward and getting all of the things with the dragon coins, I now have made myself have to do a little bit more work. Are they true red piranha plants? They are not true red piranha plants. They're just kind of fake red piranha plants. Interesting. It's not what I expected. Doing good? Excellent. I took a couple coin flips on this one. Whether we'd be moddering today or playing some DKC2 or doing something other silly thing, but I eventually decided it's just probably reasonable to finish this up. Start this up and finish it up. It's only 7 exits. And basically everything in the queue right now is either gigantic or inconsequential. So. Alright, let's fix this problem. I'm okay with the fact that I burned my midway, and that wasn't smart, I will be honest. A lack of attention at a critical moment. Should have said it correctly. Beautiful. Alright, let's be less dumb this time. Beautiful. It's moderately annoying, but not bad. Occurred to you that you probably should put Rhythm Heaven on your mod? Put my Rhythm Heaven mod on my actual modding website instead of YouTube. So you did that? Oh, nice! That is kind of a problem where I often find, like, useful mods or hacks just sitting on YouTube instead of, like, on a normal place. Game Banana is weird. Oh, indeed it is. How you doing, Circle Friendo? Game Banana kind of has to tolerate all sorts of random bullshit that shows up on Game Banana, which is kind of the problem. Slide, 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 slide. And there we go. Back to half the Dragon Coins. It only took a hot minute. Oh, what's up, Kappa? How you doing? Hello. What do we have here? Well, problem solved. Nope. Shoot. I actually did some website stuff today. It was kind of nice. I have a plan for Halloween. Well, half a plan. Need to figure out what the other half is going to be, but I know what the very first part of the evening will, or very first. The ground, she is not so solid indeed. I figured out what the very first part of the particular stream will be, and I've got it set up correctly and all that jazz. Part of that is because I didn't actually do the thing I meant to do last year, but even then I didn't actually finish doing it this year, which is kind of a drag. After all, one doesn't actually have the capability to do MIDIs in Chrome these days because it just doesn't support them. But at least it'll be accessible to the public, you know, once I actually bother releasing it, so it could be worse. I always hate it when my bowl tree doesn't work. Alright, I've spent enough time being dumb here. Let's try and be smart here. I'm not certain there's that much of suspect here. How you doing, Zuccotti? Come on, there we go. No, thank you. Well, actually, Guaranteed jump. Problem solved. What? Wait. But what was the 5th dragon coin? Well, at least I got 50 points. I can live happy with that. Alright, one more try to find him. Casual 50. What's up, Dick Feynman? How you doing? I'm happy with my 50. It was a happy accident. Like, after I put all the work into this, I'm kind of surprised. Like, I tried every pipe before that. I kind of assumed it would be a pipe after that. And this creator isn't, generally not sloppy. Like, they generally do a really good job of making consistent standard stuff. So I have to assume it's me being a bit silly. At least for now. That is for now. Then again, this triangle's been bugging me. Yep, that's it. Oh, silly triangles. Are mods required to get all dragon coins? No. Not as far as I know, but as a standard mod, I kind of feel it's important for me to do it. Also note I can't actually see all these critters when they're like that, but whatever. It's definitely more of something I do than necessarily anyone else does. But my general belief is I should try and see everything in a given hack when moderating it, and that includes all the dragon coins. So if I get confounded when I can't find one of them, that's probably a sign there's something I missed. Whereas Kaizo moderating, you know, if you don't get all the dragon coins, usually it doesn't matter. Very few Kaizo hacks use dragon coins to any actual effect. Oh, stupid. What's up, Bunny Link? How you doing? Oh. And 5 whole dragon coins. Can we do it again? Can we do it again? Nope. 29. It is also nice to see there is, in fact, a HUD display of 5 dragon coins. I appreciate that. Let's move on now. It's been a whole 13 minutes since I started. One dragon coin. So in case this particular hack's creator isn't one you know of off the top of your head, he made Lakitu's Adventure 1 and 2. Which is why I'm expecting strangeness in general, but haven't found that much yet, given I'm only the 2nd level in. But I am expecting that damn cat boss to show up at some point. Guess I gotta go up. Dude does in fact love the cat boss. Only sloppy part is the dirt background with grass looks kind of like it'll kill you. Yeah, it's fine. This isn't Everhood. That's tomorrow, Faro. I set a time. How you doing, Faro? I may have made a mistake falling down here. It's Sunday, but it isn't 8 p.m. yet. You're okay? Oh, that's good. You obviously just actually balance the game request. 25k is 1 month of viewing. Assist put up to 50k and make 75k to empty the queue. As in, like, you can request to remove other people's requests. Not sure I feel about that specifically, but you're probably right that I need to up the amount. I kept having hope and faith that I'd be able to play fast enough, but signs have pointed to that is not actually possible for me in terms of actually managing this unless I am on sabbatical or something. Don't do requests again. 75k until you play all requests. Oh, that's an interesting way to play it. Okay, I can see what you're going for. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, part of the problem is I don't really... I like to keep a certain level of fairness And since everyone else's requests have so far been this amount, it's hard to change it at this point. But I probably should because I'm getting far behind. There's no doubt in my mind that I will not ever be able to catch up when it is currently at this rate, so I do need to readjust. Yeah, I know what you mean now. I'll put a marker there. Don't up until you're... Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I'm just gonna take care of this guy. There was a bit I didn't see, and I'm a bit worried that it was in fact a dragon coin again, wasn't it? Or maybe it wasn't. Nothing there. Key-switch jump. Interesting. Is that floor? Or would that have killed me? Oh, whatever. I got 5 dragon coins. I can die now. And the cheaters. And that time, others will save up channel points, and whenever it gets lower, it's a mass bot again. Yeah. Use maps and walkthroughs as Shadow Man because it will get lost a lot. I'm certain I would. Based upon Doom, I can say 100% I get lost fairly easily. I appreciate that constraint, release of a constraint. I will definitely take that under consideration. Oh, the music is still fast. Yep. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. I did notice that myself. Oh. But still. Have to hit or suffer, just use guides. Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to play this, because I'm due for 3 weeks on the East Coast in about 2 weeks. And I'd like to clear out some of the non-console stuff in that time. I'm not sure how I'm going to play it, as I've said, but I feel like that's the time to do it if I'm going to. So, it's interesting that the dragon coins respawn. I did get all 5 of them, so, but either way, it's fine. Envision long term. Beast played it on for 64 quest and said it was like a game He said he liked the game, but he hates it a lot consistently. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, mushroom. Dang it, only 1 jump. I'm still curious if this is actually death or not if I walk across it. Like, it looks like it's death. No, it's hurt. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's hurt. I can't see the object, but it definitely hurts me. I'm fine with that. Oh. Well, this is fine, too. Let's take a short break. Hi, iOS. How you doing? How was your stream? What were you up to? Hope it was a fun stream. Hello, King Curly and Killer Queen. It was great. Excellent. Well, I hope you enjoy your message box. It's right there. Hi, I'm Pat CDR. I'm presently moderating a hack for SMW Central. Not a Kaizo hack, just a standard hack. And thank you for the follow. Enjoy your red fish. I do some amount of... you read a lot of books in Morrowind? Excellent. I saw you've been on that quest. I hope you're getting close. Killer Bee is your favorite... Killer Queen is your favorite stand, yep. Oh no. Oh no, staff hide. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not like someone on SMW Central staff who actually wields that much power. I just simply have it. Wielding power takes too much work. Hope you're more than halfway done. Hope so too. That seems like an ambitious quest to read all the books. all the readable books in any Bethesda game. Anyway, I was gonna explain what's going on with the message boxes and whatnot, but crap. I'm playing this on a real Super Nintendo, but using an SD to SNES, which has been rechristened the FX pack, because the SD Consortium kind of doesn't like it when you use the word or the two letters SD without their permission. But there's a USB port on top of it, and you can do some fun things with the game if you put a little work into it. And so that's why there's in-game notification Twitch alerts. So, there we go. You can also change the Mario sprite if you so feel inclined via Twitch points, and someone will probably do that at some point in the near future, which may or may not crash the game. We'll see. Sometimes it crashes the game. Sometimes it doesn't. I've learned to kind of be equanimous about it. There we go. There's Malo. Malo, of course, not being the puffball from Super Mario RPG, but Glitch Cat's cat. It was a pretty cool cat. So, nuts. But usually when I can, I try to include some sort of USB integration, if it's possible. Doesn't always work out, but sometimes it does. Still got a lot of work to do for, like, Zelda 1. Since Desi requested that one, and I want to do a good job on that one. Alright, there we go. 5 coins, I can die now. Malo. Not Malo SMRPG, yep. Need a Doge player sprite. If you're down... Wait, hold up. This is a long thing. If you're down to play it on console, maybe put a camera at something. Rhythm Heaven. If not, you preempt Zuccotti and say Deltarune. We'll die horribly there. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. In general, with DS, I feel like the right move is to just emulate it, because the two screens are just hard to capture. It's a really hard console to deal with if you want to do hardware. There exists nothing like the Super Game Boy for it. Or even the equivalent for the Game Boy Advance, which was really convenient. Did not mean to jump up there. It's gonna wait a sec. There we go. But I'm fine with Deltarune, I'm not gonna lie. That's a game I am happy to play. So, I'll put that under consideration. Let's put it that way. I like the idea of playing Rhythm Heaven, but again, the capture is the problem. I don't have a good way to capture that, and I do own a couple DS's, but I don't own a good way to capture it. Oh, it's this Charlie Brown music. These acorns work for the Gatekeeper, and that's not good. Now is the time to stop these madmen once and for all. Okay. I probably should mark that down, though, regardless. Alright, let me mark this down. I'm just going to put that in Discord raw, and then I'm going to figure out what to do with that later. That's the plan right now. Since that is where I put the markers of things to do. I will figure it out later. There we go. What corns? These acorns. It seems to be acorns that work for them. Maybe these are acorns? I really don't know. Mistakes were made, though. Citra sucks for Mega Mix. We've already brought up the whole console thing. That's why also you brought up Deltarune in case you want to do that. Fair enough. I have at least a couple requests ahead of that that may or may not involve DS, and so we'll figure out what to do after that. I think is the right way to play it. Yeah, I think that the basic Goomba enemies are acorns. I agree with that assertion. This guy looks kind of like Roy. That's a spiny. This is an acorn I just killed. This is one of 2 tabs I have on my Media Center PC open to SMW Central, is this song and the Port of Siren. Because I do love the Port of Siren. What's up, Vegas Director? How you doing? He lived as he died, stuffed with acorn. Oh yeah, no, in general, the guy, the creator of this hack, generally does good things. So I guess I should make it clear, the fellow who made this is also the guy who made Lakitu's Great Adventure 1 and 2. And in general, the sprite work in those is interesting, if nothing else. It's not what you expect, necessarily. Mistakes were made there. No, I can't pull that off. I'm going to come back to this level and see if I can go over the top. Anyway, I'm going to go over the top this time. Walking acorns look like Seedot? Is that a Pokemon? I must confess ignorance in this case. With my setup, fine details get a bit lost in the, when they're a bit darker colors. I do love my projector setup, but it is bad when it comes to very light contrasts. And mildly adequate when it comes to latency, surprisingly. It's about 2 frames off, if I'm not mistaken. That's good enough. There we go, problem solved. Almost. Mistakes were made. Seedot's a Generation 3 Pokemon. Alright, let me take a look at that Pokemon now that I'm safe. Oh, that Pokemon! Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Good trying to open a cabinet that's on too tight. I recommend tools for that. One of the best investments I ever made was like $1 or $2 bottle opener that has a magnet on the back that is stuck to my fridge. It is truly worth every dollar I paid for it. Every single dollar I paid for it at Target. Really, I just wanted to open a Haritos. And to eat with, to have with my, I guess I did have some tamales then, didn't I? Yeah. I bought a couple tamales at a grocery store and really wanted to have a soda with them, but couldn't open it, so when we ended up at a Target, I ended up paying a couple bucks to buy that bottle opener. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Okay. Seeing a bit where you're wondering if it was death earlier. Clearly Muncher's from our perspective. Ah, okay. Like I said, projectors make it difficult to see certain things where the contrast is relatively low. And that was the case in this case. So anyway, how y'all doing for like Halloween? It's one of those weird timings for Halloween, because like Monday is Halloween, but no one's gonna, like, aside from children, go out trick-or-treating or go celebrate Halloween on Monday, right? Like everybody who's treating it as a drinking holiday is gonna be out this weekend. There we go. So I spent some time doing some people watching. It was kind of nice though. I didn't have a costume myself. You work Halloween? Unfortunate. Unless you get to enjoy watching people have Halloween costumes, then I guess it's less unfortunate. Note to self, wait. Gonna go out and buy a giant bag of candy just for the family. Oh, nice. Yeah, a couple of dudes I know from one of the places I frequent. One of them was a magician, not sure who. His words, not mine. And his brother was Spartacus, which I thought was pretty fun. But I saw a decent number of people at the pinball bar I decided to go to today. I saw I saw a couple different Peaches, and a couple Marios. Only one Yoshi, sadly. Surprisingly, a lot of astronauts. I'm a little bit baffled by that. Like, I wouldn't have expected this year to be a big one in astronauts, but here we are. Some pirates. There's always pirates. I guess this is what he meant by the acorn. Oh, it's one of these bosses. It's one of these bosses. Plan to buy a huge bag of candy and just give it to customers in a bowl. See how many decide to take one instead of multiple. I mean, you probably should always take multiple, because there's usually too many candies. It does depend upon the type of candy, though. Like circus peanuts, I'm never going to take any. But if it's, you know, like... Really, my Halloween candy of choice is the... what was it, Midges? The fruit-flavored Tootsie Roll Pop. Tootsie Rolls are my jam. Because they only show up around Halloween and occasionally in, like, those little grabby machines. You rarely get to see them outside of that context. Yeah, this guy is definitely Seedot. Okay. Gotta ram him into the wall so he spawns a critter or two. Too many critters. Oh, those suckers are indeed very good. Your birthday tomorrow, so you're gonna chill at your parents'? Alright. That does sound good. Happy birthday to you, Ace Retro, in the event that I don't see you before then. Of major holiday birthdays, Halloween is probably one of the better ones, because, like, ain't nobody getting you Halloween gifts regardless. I've known some people whose birthdays are a little bit too close to Christmas, and they've generally been a bit salty about it. Oh, hello, Diagonal Mario. Everybody loves those legs, especially around Halloween. He's got legs, and he knows how to use them. Dang it. I'm really trying to just grab one. There we go. Pop. I'm not sure which of the, like, Dynamics bosses this is. But this was not the one I was expecting. There we go. Shoot. Nuts. I gotta spawn another one. No! Ah! New boss. It's very likely a new boss. You need a change of perspective. Look away, chat. It's a lot of enemies. Yep. I mean, the best part of Diagonal Mario is really this. I'm bored. I'll extend my neck upwards, like E.T. I actually played E.T. for 2600 on a 2600 recently when I was in Portland for the game convention there. And I thought the game really sucked. Until I realized I was holding the controller upside down. At which point I thought it merely sucked, not really sucked. It took a little bit of effort there, I'm not gonna lie. Nuts. Well, this is not gonna go well. Oh no, I'm just bad at custom bosses. I'll be completely frank. This is one of my weaknesses in terms of, like, Mario moderation. Is custom bosses tend to give me a lot more trouble than it does some other people. Reminds me of a boss from 7 golden coins. Now that's a hack I'd like to play at some... an actual thing I should probably play at some point. We played a little bit of it, oh god, like a month ago. I played a Rum Hack Races level by Dr. No that was apparently inspired by I think it's Mario Land 2, the 7 golden coins, or 6 golden coins if I'm not mistaken. And we decided to play a little bit of it on the Super Game Boy emulation that the SD FX Pack Pro provides. Just for the hell of it. And it's so much better than the original Mario Land, it's not even funny. Oh, this is working for me. Well, that was working for me. It was not working for me. Not a fan of custom bosses yet. Never gotten around to actually playing it. But it's crashing into walls, spawning things. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's how this boss works. It's a relatively common boss. I don't think it's the actual new boss, because I've seen an awful lot of new bosses that don't do this. But I always get the new boss, the Mario head boss, and a couple other ones mixed up. For some reason, people really like Dynamics as boss, and Dynamics is a person, I want to stress this point, who submitted an awful lot of boss sprites to SMW Central, including, I believe, the Undine boss, which is not Undertale Undine, but is in fact the Secret of Evermore Undine, and definitely not the Blue Oyster Cult Undine. So, get in there. Slow it down a little bit and limit the number of hopping things. Yeah, that would be smart. But most people just take these bosses off the shelf and don't think too much about what they should do to make it, like, fun. Has been my experience. Got pincered. So. But it's fairly common. I've definitely lost at least one Mystery Monday race because of a boss fight, and I'm just not good at them. But in general, I'd say if you're going to make a boss for SMW, just make a big Boo fight or make another Wendy fight. Like, those generally are not bad. But the boss sprites on SMW Central tend to kind of be bad if they're not, like, Boom Boom or... What's the other one I don't hate? Birdo's fine. Any of the Mario 2 bosses is actually pretty okay. Like, I don't mind Mouser, I don't mind... Fry Guy can be kind of awful, actually. The Fry Guy in Backwards Mario World is a reason why people don't actually speedrun that game. I like Mouser. Mouser's fine. So. Worried about Undine, so you were talking about it for a moment there? Yeah. No. It's Undine from from Secret of Mana, but it's also, like, weird. It's not exactly the same. Undine was the last boss fight of Lakitu's Adventure 2, but it wasn't bad. In part because it wasn't in an ice field, which is often the case with Undine fights, because Undine is an ice elemental, water elemental, multi-elemental, I don't know. I haven't actually beaten Secret of Mana, and the last time I played it was a very long time ago, so I'm not certain which elemental Undine is exactly, but I think she's water. Shit. But in general, for SMW, she's treated as an ice elemental, and you have to fight her in an ice arena, which makes everything much worse. So. She's a fish. It's that thing? Yeah, exactly. It's that custom boss. Which Secret of Mana? There's more than one Secret of Mana? I mean, Secret of Mana is the first game in that series, if I'm not mistaken, and the Game Boy one is the second one, or maybe vice versa. And then there's a few different Mana games after that I don't know. It's a series I don't know that much about, aside from having played the second Densu 3 is the third one. I know that much because the people translated that when I was still, like, into translations. I like translations now, but, like, I was much more into translations about 20 years ago. So. Adventures is the first one? Okay. There's like 10 mana games. This is a case where my ignorance is not helping. Alright, there we go. That's one hit. I'm not entirely certain why I got hit there. Adventure, Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana. In Secret of Mana 2, she's ice/water. Okay. Yeah, I learned about Undine from Blue Oyster Cult and Monster Rancher 2, where Undine is definitely a water elemental. And I still like Monster Rancher 2 a lot, actually. I'd love to do like a tournament where people like just submit a CD and then we do like a monster fight. I'm vaguely tempted to like make this a thing. And have been for like the last 2 years. But still haven't. Adventure is the only one game you've played. You were a big Final Fantasy V in elementary school and your mom just got you that for you in Game Boy for the title. Oh, nice. Adventure, Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana, Legend of Mana, Children of Mana, Dawn of Mana, Heroes of Mana. That's at least 3 more mana games than I expected that existed. My assumption was that there was only like 4 of them. Nuts. 5 mobile games, only one of which is still active. Yeah, that's not surprising. Mobile games are kind of the worst in that regard. Like, they go away so easily, and they're not easily archived, unfortunately. And most people don't care that much about them, unless it's labeled Kingdom Hearts, in which case people care a whole lot about it. Like, I think Kingdom Hearts had like a Nokia phone-based game that people cared a little bit about, and was actually, at least had the cutscenes that's preserved in one of the collections. I really just wanted to kiss the wall. Nuts. Verizon game? That's the one I'm thinking of. I thought that the cutscenes for that were preserved in the most recent Kingdom Hearts collection, but I could be wrong. Came around the same time, and PS2 and NDS were hip. Yep. I was thinking about that today, because I was kind of curious when the original Final Fantasy came out. And it's kind of amazing. They went from Final Fantasy 1 in '87 all the way to Final Fantasy 10 in 2000. When you think about technologically how much improvement that is, it's kind of insane. Nuts. Acorns falling randomly makes this fight. They're not random. I know I know when they're gonna fall, but I don't know where they're gonna fall from. I think they might always fall from the left, but I'm not sure. Either way, this boss takes like 4 hits. It shouldn't be that hard. I'm just making it difficult by being dumb. Which is pretty common with this sort of thing. If I wanted to, what I could do is come into this fight with more power-ups, because when you get hit in this particular hack, you don't lose all of your power-ups. You only go down one stage. You go down from Fire Mario to Big Mario. So I could come in with like 4 hits if I wanted to, but I haven't done that yet. Getting tempted. The other problem is that this thing occasionally jumps and ruins my day. I guess it does kind of come in randomly from the left. Oh, gonna be looking for a lot in the stream and might chat Nugget. Here's some Yoshis. How you doing, stream cam not found? Recoded exists for the NDS. A bad version of Recoded exists for modern consoles. Fair enough. Bringing up this mobile. There's another mobile Kingdom Hearts game that got ported to the DS, and you think the Verizon one got lost to time because some original creators worked on it? None of the original creators worked on it, and it sucked. Fair enough. Been streaming Recoded lately? Got your butt kicked in critical mode? Interesting. Kind of wonder if I should just go back and find another power-up. If I could bring a turtle shell through here, it would be so much more convenient. I'll catch up to chat next time I get to the door again. Okay, all you have to do is not be dumb here, and I get to keep my power up. That one wasn't licensed. Saw some gameplay of that running around today. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna open that up and look at it later. I'm curious. It stuns you on the ground when you hit a wall? Yep. That happens because it's a general shake thing. Nuts. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this boss. I'm generally of the opinion that if you're going to include a custom boss in anything SMW, Kaizo, Standard... I know what happened there, I'm still not happy about it. Or otherwise, you generally should just put the checkpoint right before the boss fight, rather than having some amount of stuff before it. And this is something the guy who makes this does. I don't really mind it that much, but it's definitely a thing he does. So that does remind me, I guess we need to figure that out, don't we? So, for Halloween, I have the first part of the stream figured out. Not Sunday. No, Monday. Monday there will be a stream. And we're doing a thing because tradition demands it. I have done the same thing every Halloween on Twitch for 3 years running. Or at least 2 years running, and I'm damned if I'm going to stop now. Crap. Alright, that kind of worked. Did not mean to re-grab there. But after that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Crap. And so I was thinking about putting it to a poll when people are actually paying attention. So for Halloween stuff, I did in fact beat Doom. It took 3-ish streams. 2 dedicated, 1 when I was doing some moderating in front of it. Being dumb. And, yeah, I'm not certain what to do after that. Part of the problem is, like, if I want to do something that isn't SNES, i.e. S-Video or AV related, I have to actually do some setup in advance. Because if I'm going to use HDMI, I have to deal with that. Because the first thing is definitely VGA-based, without a doubt. It will be VGA-based, and in fact, I'm going to release the thing... It's a funny thing. I don't know how to best describe it. In fact, I don't remember if anyone actually watched it the last 2 years. Doesn't matter. Still gonna do it. Guess if anybody did, it might be Kappa. But we're still doing it. I got it set up right. I bought a domain for it after all. I'm gonna do it. But after that, I was thinking about doing like an instant runoff of the 2 games that didn't win, but had the most votes on the Discord. That's good. It's 2. Three. Alright, we've lost control of this fight a little bit. 4. Yep, alright, it took exactly 4 hits. There we go. I was really worried about dying to the suicide attack there, but eh. He's doing it. Thanks. Finally. Oh, I definitely feel that. Definitely feel that. Alright, let's see what else we got. Flying sunglasses. Gonna hang out, but y'all remember this terrible Kingdom Hearts game, so you guys will watch this in 3 hours. Alright, see you later, Stephen. Enjoy your terrible Kingdom Hearts game. I'm fine with that. Requoted. But I think I might do an instant runoff vote when people are paying attention. I didn't expect him to do that, actually. Huh. You won't, thanks. Anyway. So I was thinking about an instant runoff between those 2 games, because I wasn't sure what else I'd do that day. There we go. And those 2 games are, in fact, Phantasmagoria 2 and Gabriel Knight, or Phantasmagoria 1 and Gabriel Knight 2. And so I might do an instant runoff today or tomorrow to decide that. Tomorrow we're doing Everhood, the Faro request, the rhythm game that I'm not terribly good at, as has been demonstrated by my inability to kill to befriend a frog within 4 hours. But we'll make it. We'll make it. I remain optimistic. Go. I think the last couple of months when you were playing Marissa World and fighting that Lakitu boss, you mentioned all the bosses that kind of feel like an afterthought. They definitely are an afterthought in the original SMW pantheon. I think most of them were designed as sort of Mode 7, mostly Mode 7 demonstrators, aside from Wendy and, I think, what, Roy? Not Roy. Who's the other one? Lenny? One of those. Like, my gut instinct for also, even for Bowser, is that, like, they just wanted to show that Mode 7 can do these things to an assorted group of developers. Tech demo bosses, exactly. Lemmy, thank you. That Lakitu boss also, complete pain in the ass. I think the Lakitu boss is, in fact, why I gave up on Marissa World, just because, like, I was willing to put up with a decent amount, but the Lakitu boss was just pain. And not, like, fun pain. Like, you can make a good boss that is difficult to beat that feels good. I didn't feel good about anything with that boss. It just felt malicious for the sake of being malicious. It was clearly going to take me a lot longer to beat that boss than the fellow who had designed Marissa World had taken to design that boss. Like, it was going to just take me a lot longer than that, and I just wasn't necessarily for it. Like, I hate using save states in general, which is why you'll basically never see me use them for multiple reasons. One being that I'm bad at using them, and the other being that I don't like using them. But using them in a boss feels especially bad on console, because you really have to focus and make sure you don't create a bad save state for yourself. And I'm just not that good at that. Alright, well that was an auto-scroller. Even in hacks, gotta be careful. People kind of put bosses that sound tough. Oh, going back and forth is too easy. Those projectiles, earthquakes. They put it in and don't really think about it afterwards. Yeah, bosses on his heart, indeed. But Mario being their tech demo is a thing Nintendo does. Exactly. Without a doubt. And that's why I don't really mind the SMW bosses. Like, they're not bad. They're just not very exciting. Kind of the way that the Mario 3 bosses aren't exciting. Like, they're fine. They're not good, but they're fine. Alright, there we go. Got all 5. Defaulted to very easy. I don't know if all of them are defaulted to very easy. Some of them are at least standard, normal-ish difficulty. Like, I think that the Wendy fight with having the extra stuff trying to kill you isn't that bad. Or that easy. you're dealing with multiple cycles you have to line up at that point, which isn't a bad way to go about it. Like, I think that managing cycles is a perfectly fine way to make a reasonable boss fight. And people generally make, like, especially even in Kaizo, make good big boo boss fights that require you to manage cycles. So I can't really get mad about that. But ultimately, like, the wall-shaking boss, the noob boss, the Mario face boss, it just gets old after a while. Reznor is also fine, yeah. No, I like Reznor. I think Reznor is perfectly adequate for what it is. Like, it's not an interesting boss, and people have certainly done better things with it. Like, Ultra Kaizo World has some cool Reznor bosses. Bui Bui. Molgami. Don't like if you fight Reznor like 4 times, but the idea behind him is good. Yeah. Like, the problem with an awful lot of Mario default bosses is you do them too many times. Like, in Mario 3, at least, like, the bosses, you only fight them 7 times total, except Boom Boom. And Boom Boom has at least had few variations. But Reznor is the same every time, and that gets old fast. Most interesting aside from Bowser. Oh god, I do not want to fight Bowser again, and people know why that's the case. Oh, hello, Cape. I'll take a Cape. Speaking of which, chat hacks coming November 14th? I forget. Oh wait, oh what? Cape does not behave the way I was expecting it to behave. But I'm not dead yet, so I'm okay with that. This was one of the blue ones I got for that? Because I should keep a track of that. I'd like another cape. Red one. Yeah, there was the red one. You stay up there. But you will, because you're a red Koopa, and you're destined to stay up there. I'm so glad these aren't true red piranha plants. Those are the worst. Reznor does in fact have multiple faces, that is true. Put a vanilla Bowser with a ghost hole in a hack? As far as I know, no. Not yet. The only, like, outcome of chat hacks where I'm certain something bad is going to happen to some hack in the future is that, Anonymous Bloodlust really liked the, what was it? There was a gimmick we had in chat hacks that he liked. I think it was the, Disco Shell tracking Bowser bowling balls. And so at some point that may show up in an anonymous Bloodlust hack. But beyond that, I can't guarantee anything. It's very much a this might happen, not a this will happen. Alright, we checked those boxes. We're done with this level. Timeout Cloud. Is Roy. The moving wall is inconsequential. Yeah, Roy is a trivial fight. It's not a very interesting fight in the slightest, sadly. It'll be showing up in a Z-SNES near you. Anyway, it'll be showing up in a Z-SNES near you. Why is there even a block there? It's literally just... Why? Is there a secret? No, it's just a dick move. Okay, fine. There's a dick move right there. I'm fine with that, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. Dev door. Oh, I should have spin jumped that thing. Alright, I have an idea. That's true. It can make it that way. I don't think I've ever actually gotten to the point where I can't kill Roy. I was doing a puzzle once, and one of the clues was an expression of Roy. My theory was it must be referencing Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto, where he yells out, "I'm Kilroy!" repeatedly at the very end. But no, it was actually an expression of joy. Just the puzzle worked a different way than I thought it would have initially. It's hard to tell when you have P-speed here. Alright, I can't get above that. It was worth a shot. You're about to make that joke about Mr. Roboto. Oh, excellent. Oh no. What's up, Mr. Cat? Hi, man. My name is Trouble Bruin. The Gatekeeper tricked me by saying that there was a treasure here, and I didn't find it. Damn it. Are you trying to stop the Gatekeeper? Amazing! You got my respect. Take this and use my head as a platform. Goodbye. I mean, I have options to not do that, but okay. Alright, so you can't fly in this act. I think that's an important bit. Also, yeah, holding B does not get you a decrease in velocity. That's something I missed earlier. Okay. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Because I just wasn't What? What is this thing? Okay. I guess I don't want to be around that thing, because it's going to murder me. Oh, man. I have made mistakes. So I need that thing, don't I? I hate this already. Dynamite Heady Cat, yep. Everyone starts making music and JoJo jokes. It was that damn 4th Chaos Emerald. Oh man, if this doesn't take that long, you'll see. The other thing on the docket today was clearing out the other short hacks on SMW Central, since all of the longer, better ones have been taken, so. Dang it, I'm not used to that. The lack of being able to re-grab this is really friggin' weird to me. Alright, well, let's get through now. And that reminds me, I'm already 1 Dragon Coin short, so. Oh, of course, the other ones weren't solid. I could have used the cape to get through those. Okay. I don't like these not exactly charging chucks. They are not my friend. Until they are. Of course, I could have done it with a cape. That kind of slab here reminds you of the red. Red dude looks like the respreader chucks, you don't have to stomp him, but he hurts you instead. Yeah, that's what's happening. Like, it makes sense that at least you can't, like, soft lock yourself. I'm gonna have to come back and get the dragon coins. That's gonna be a drag. No. On the bright side, I haven't found any soft locks or anything. Like, it's gonna be nice, as far as I can tell right now. Like, this is, what, 6 exits in? It strikes me as unlikely that I will reject this one so far. Because being annoying is not a criteria for rejection, as several people would note. There's plenty of hacks that are annoying on SMW Central, to me at least. And Glitch Cat and other... no. Moderators. It's not a matter of taste, it's a matter of testing. I got lucky. There we go. Nothing about the design that implies you don't jump on it. Don't jump on it. Kinda regretting not sandbagging at the midway there. Alas and alack. Just have to find myself the one power-up in all this nonsense. There's no part of that where I should have lived. I got insanely lucky. None of these have power-ups, right? Yep, none of those have power-ups. Man can dream. Yeah, this bit was definitely a bit cruel. I'm not really sure what to say about it. Like, it's behaving... Okay. There's a dragon coin. Oh, I'm fucked. The way it behaves is very strange. Default graphic for that is a chuck with spikes on its head. Oh, okay. Gotta wait a cycle. How many exits am I in anyway? I haven't been counting. 0 through 7. Thank you. I swear this overlay frequently works. Though I think what happens in this case is there are in fact no overworld events that are occurring whenever I beat a level, and so it doesn't actually track them that way. Which would usually work. Like, most of my tech is based upon the idea that people are doing things the usual way, but it doesn't always work that way. For Hummer Mario World, for example, King Mayoru was a bit freaked out by the fact that Mario turned rather orange on a specific platform and messaged me such. And I'm like, no, that wasn't your fault. I tried to turn Mario into Tails and it didn't work because he was doing something different for the sprite. Same thing with Zakari World. It's just not how that hack works. And it makes sense. Like, if you're gonna do things in a different way, you don't need to obey the same conventions. I hate this. Are we doing this more than once? We're not doing this more than once. Lovely. All right. All right. This is the longest level in this hack. Remember, holding B doesn't work. Nope. I had a plan, it just didn't work. Oh, looking at chat again. So the reason I mentioned that, like, the 4th Chaos Emerald, there is the Sonic CD hack that has been on the list for a while. And I did, in fact, play through it twice. And then the second time, the creator of it messaged me saying, hey, I uploaded the wrong one. And so I had to kind of back off on that one. So I have to play it again if I want to reject it properly, which is mildly annoying. Right, holding B doesn't work. I don't think I need him again. As such, it's okay for him to despawn, but now I shouldn't have done that. Because I've lost my power-up, and this guy's gonna do that. Boink. Oh god, it's terrible. This thing is terrifying. Legitimately terrifying. He just barrels in. Oh, I really wanted that, but I can't get it. All of the ways to die there. There's probably like one more level in all of this, and my stubbornness about Dragon Coins is not helping. But yeah, this cat boss shows up in every single hack this dude makes. He said he was done hacking after Lakitu's Great Adventure 1, but guess he's not. Right. Ah, he's in me. Yeah, I gotta do this next part a lot more carefully. Nope, not more carefully. No, that's the opposite of what. ROM hacking addict. I mean, it gets the best of people. That's what she said. Yeah. Thank you. Let's do this part before I get the cape, so I'm not tempted to do dumb things. No, it's a reasonable punt. The fact that I don't get the slow fall is really vexing. Now he shows up. Like, I can work with a lot of things in SMW, but having a cape and not having slow fall is so weird. I do not actually know. I'm also really dumb for having done the thing I just did. Or it worked and I don't know why. Boink. Don't actually want to know what she says a lot. It does depend. Okay, cool. We're in a better state than we were before. Sometimes you frame perfect the wrong things. It's 3. Bye. You know, I'm just gonna wait. Extend our neck. We're in no big hurry, me and my Mario. There's nothing in these for me. That was the 4th Dragon Coin. Where the fuck is the 5th one? Or this is the 5th Dragon... Nope. Oh, I'm fucked. Why everyone in the H? Yeah, Dragon Coins, exactly. Want to get started on your Paper Mario styled ROM hack, but you keep telling yourself that every stage has to be some sort of contest tier level and you lose motivation. I've played contest tier levels. An awful lot of them are not necessarily what you expect. I mean, I've almost beat... Well, the playlist for all of the VLDC levels is almost done. If I stop moderating hacks for like a day or two, it'll actually... Oh, you double jump with that? Huh. It'll actually finally finish. Okay, no, you get a double jump, but you don't get it if you're spin jumping, which is mildly annoying. Oh, bullshit. There we go. This is better than before. Ha! My double jump has defeated you. Trivially, because having a double jump makes life easy. When you pay... Oh, wait. When you pay attention. And remember, you don't have the regrab properties. Taper to complete, we don't mind it. Fair enough. I mean, it has to have max effort put into it and must be full length. I gotcha. How you doing, Herosoft? Make one level a month. I mean, that's a faster effort than I have put it forth in terms of making levels. I once made some levels. It hasn't happened since. At some point in December, I will show those levels off to the world and fake moderate my own hack, which was not very good, I will admit. But because I have a plan for C3 and I need to fake moderate my own hack for this to work. There we go. I've never come through here big. It's mildly vexing. Yeah, we got two whole power-ups. There we go, 2 dragon coins. Remember, you don't get slow fall, which is so fucking weird. It's fine. As long as I get through here, I do not care. I want the fire. I want the extra jump. Like, this level's linear enough that I should be able to find all 5 dragon coins without too much trouble, unless they're legitimately hiding in the periphery, like the last one. Or the 4th one is. This is such a weird use of cape. Like, I'm legitimately weirded out by it. Alright. Alright, I do not know where the 5th dragon coin is. I'm gonna mark her down to find that later. I have tried. I have fucking tried. Going with that mindset is maybe you make 1 level a month. In fact, you put more work on anything that you have made for any contest. Have a whole notepad of level ideas and stuff you want to work on, even though it's planned. I'll make 5 levels. You also make 5 bosses for each level. 5 bosses might be a bit for each level. Toys in the hood. Okay, that had a weird scroll thing at the very beginning. Ooh, nice parallax, though, when you finally get to it. Look at that. That's nice. I'm pretty sure I've saw this in a prior hack by the same person, but still. These aren't actually connected and it doesn't bug me. Up. Okay. I feel like these guys need some sleep, not to stay on the wall like that. There we go. And I'm sad now that I've lost my cape. Things were going so well. No, no technical fire. Okay. Oh, it's so satisfying to off little dino rhinos when they're in the middle of the flame cycle. Boop, boop. Goodbye. Up. I can't go up from here unless this pipe takes me up from here. Does this hack have more than 7 stages? I do not believe it has more than 7 stages. I believe I'm fairly close to the end at this point. Hello? Alright. Cool. I don't know what purpose those served. I'm legitimately trying. I don't think there's a secret here. Unless I got the 3rd dragon coin by jumping up there, but I don't think I did. Could have sworn I was at 3 dragon coins going into the pipe, but I could be wrong. How depends how simple the bosses are. If each one would be Fennel tier complexity. Only need 1k for your redeem. Oh no. Ah! Wait, that's a... Fine, I guess that's how we're playing it. Nope. There we go. They're just stuck in their room forever. Terrible for them. They really should get outside and enjoy the sunshine. 5 dragon coins. I'm pretty sure there was a midway. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not exactly certain what number stage this is because I wasn't paying that much attention. I got all 5 dragon coins, I can live with myself. Guess there wasn't a midway. What I get for not paying attention. So, assuming that the other request becomes Deltarune, what are you going to request, Zucati? I'm not certain how that's going to work quite yet. Since, again, I don't have a good way of capturing DS, and I feel like, especially for Rhythm Heaven stuff, you really do want the stylus. The mouse is not really the same. It's something I'll have to give a shot to, if nothing else. Good timing for that, at least. Obviously, this is 2-2, as it says. It does, in fact, say it's 2-2. I can't argue with that, as much as I'd like to. 2. If you get DS plans... Yeah, DS stuff I'm probably not going to put much work into until post-15th, since that's going to be about when I'm on the East Coast, and then DS stuff makes more sense, because I'm not going to have access to the SNES or any other consoles when I'm on the East Coast. As much as I love capturing relatively reasonable stuff, I ain't hauling my consoles out to the East Coast for Thanksgiving. Did it once. Didn't didn't really get any benefit out of it, aside from that, like, one Raw Hack Races race I did. Which, while fun, was very superfluous. Are you... Gonna murder everything now. Alright, Pencil. I can wait. I'm patient. And that was the end of the level. Dude! I mean, if you don't, yeah, fair. Alright. Fair enough. It will be a little ways till then. And is that the end of it? Terminate Her Too. Okay. No, it's not. The thing about it is this hack doesn't save, and so the number of exits is somewhat superfluous. It's 4-1 now. You know, under the bubble. I don't trust the bubble. And then there's this thing. I don't know what it is, but it's weird. Net-wise, I still gained a power-up. And then the bullet bills start. You don't expect the bullet bills. No one expects the bullet bills. Shoot. I wasn't expecting the bullet bills. Oh, come on, Flame. Go the other way. You are my least favorite sprite. And you are going to haunt me the entire way over until I get hit. Shoot. This is stage 8. Who needs World 3? I mean, I assume it just has to be, like, one of the default things taken off of SMW Central. Like the graphics. Just taken straight off. It doesn't bug me. It's weird, but it doesn't bug me. It's not weird at all, really. Perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Nothing is strange at all here. This is just how this level looks. You know, I thought initially that there was a bullet bill spawner, but now that I know there isn't, this makes this level a lot easier. I'm not worried so much about getting hit randomly as I am doing the thing I just... Oh, wait, hold up. Ah, nuts. Toss it from Genesis game Dynamite Heady. Scene 4-1 with 8-Bit Mario's Custom. These are Dynamite Heady graphics. I never played that game. I didn't play many Genesis games. I do have a Genesis flash cart, and probably should play Genesis games, but I haven't yet. I think pretty much the only game I played on it, despite the fact that it, you know, two games I've played on it, despite the fact that it can play pretty much anything. Moonwalker and Sonic Spinball. And I guess Chaotix for a couple minutes to test that that worked, but other than that. So. And that was the test that it worked with a 32X, since I had a 32X in the house at the time. Which I don't right now. I had it when we were testing out how many Knuckles cartridges you can actually stack on top of each other and still get a reasonable result. The answer is something like 12, if you have a 32X. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by this thing again, aren't I? Nope. Game from Treasure, who made Gunstar Heroes. And Wario World, the best treasure game. I didn't know they did that. There we go. I feel very good about my choice there. What am I looking at here? Some sort of Aztec or Olmec god of some sort? It's got a pacifier though, that's kind of weird. Oh, come on. Alright. Oh! Yes. Yes. I just wasn't ready for that kind of jump. I'm ready now. But I wasn't then. Censored version of a boss from that game. That's a wall. Don't try to do the thing you were about to do. That was dumb. There's been no midway as far as I can recall. It's gonna be one of these things where you have to build a bridge, isn't it? I didn't see that against the background. There we go. These are semi-solids, that's fine. How Mario feels at home here. He feels okay wherever. There was a question about custom sprites on, I want to say the ROM Hack Races Discord, but it might have been the standard or it might have been SMW Central. Asking about how custom sprites affect Kaizo, and you know what? Diagonal Mario is the best sprite for Kaizo, without a doubt. There were no midways. I can just beat this level with confidence. Because you know when you're falling. And you think that doesn't make a difference, but it really does. When I was playing Akugare back in about like 2 years ago, the Diagonal Mario sprite made the Ghost House a lot easier. There we go. End of the demo. That's the end of the demo. In Japan, it was actually a girl doll. They censored it because it was a creepy door that had a doll that had a gun in her mouth. Oh my. Had a ton of changes. I'm mildly interested now. Dynamite Heady might be on my list now. We'll see.